Let's see. All right, folks, I got the green light. Let me just go to my dashboard, make sure we are live. All right, we got a warning from Periscope. Video bitrate is too high. Well, that's okay. I don't care. We are waiting to see if we are live to Twitch, Twitter. I know we are connecting to said places. Let me just check our Twitch real quick. I'm trying this restream thing. Sweet, we are connected to Twitch. Let me go to youtube.com/. By the way, to the left side of my screen there is the chat, so you should see everything. Let me look up TechWarriorz. Sweet, we are building a safe space for trolls tonight. I am gonna go get a beer. I will be with you folks shortly, but in the meantime, nope. All right, I will be with you guys shortly. Here is the code I was working on. We're gonna start with the index page, and we're gonna build a really cool nav, really cool footer, and we're gonna go from there. The look and feel that I'm going for tonight is going to be that of GeoCities back in 1999. Let's turn on some tunes, because you guys know I love me some music. So I'm going to go to youtube.com, royalty free streaming music. Alright, cool. And I'm going to put it here. Alright, cool. We got some royalty-free music. I'm on TechWarriorz for the first time in a long time. Alright, we are going to get it on, everybody. I'm going to go get another beer, but everybody else, just keep calm and let's party the fudge on. Just give me a sec. Alright, folks, let me know if the audio is good. If you are watching on YouTube or Twitch, I can see you on both of those areas. I'm drinking some Hogarden tonight, just so you guys can see that I am not full of shiza. We are going to go to localhost /WordPress. And it should be going. And as you guys can see, we have a really lame blog so far. But we are going to change that. So, first off, let's design some navigation. So I'm going to go to my header. And we don't really need the WordPress. We have the title, WordPress head. We can go ahead and not have that header yet, but we will have a menu right there. Okay, and I'm new to WordPress, guys, because I spent my entire career avoiding it like the bubonic plague. But what we're gonna do is we are gonna give this a menu class of troll menu. Then if we refresh the page, what you can see is when we inspect, the div class is troll menu, but then we're gonna have an unaltered list, right? So let's start with the design of the troll menu. I'm partial to sticky menus myself. So let's go to our style.css page. Oh shit. My beer was frothing up a little bit. God damn. Just a second. I'm gonna wipe it up with some happy tissues. By the way, for you gentlemen, and maybe some of you ladies out there, I don't know what you're into. If you want to experience true frustration in this world, give up fapping and coffee in the same week, and see how polite you are to people. All right, since I'm a dummy, we called this troll menu. So we're gonna do dot troll menu, and let's close out what we don't need. We don't need these right now, other pages, and my computer's going a little bit slow right now. Let me just make a look. All right, cool. We're streaming at the right rate. Awesome. Okay, cool. So with the troll menu, what I want it to do is I want it to be the position to be fixed. And then from there, what we are going to want is we're going to set the height to 50. And then what we're going to do is we are going to set the width to 100 VW. And VW stands for vertical width, right? So, and then so you guys know I'm not fucking with you, we're going to do background color. Let's go to Peloton. Let's get some sexy colors. Because back in the day, there were no rules of web. Okay, we just sort of fucked around with whatever we thought. If you go back to my crank BS days, there was some craziness. All right, cool. So I kind of like this. We're gonna go with throw up orange. Now we're gonna go with just regular orange, and all of our colors are not gonna match. We're gonna make it a visible fucking eyesore, because that's how us trolls do. All right, so let's go back. And then what we're gonna do is we are gonna hard refresh. We're gonna empty cache and hard reload. So that's why you see it right there, and that's okay. Since it's a fixed position, we're gonna say top 0, left 0. That way it puts it at the top corner of the page. Empty cache, hard reload. Boom. Perfect. Right there. And then to offset this, what we're going to want to do is we're going to go to our body. And we're going to say margin top. Let's give it 100 pixels. Sweet. Now that we have 100 pixels together, what I want to do is I want to see what that unordered list is. So we have an unordered list, and it's just page item, right? So knowing our hierarchy, we're gonna say dot troll dash menu ul li. I don't know about you guys, but this music is getting me fucking pumped. Oh, and if you guys can't read, your boy Robo Rick has got your back. Let me know if that is the right size for you. Alright, so we're going to do list style. We're going to set this to none. Then we're going to do display, inline, block, color. We're going to give it a, we're going to make it white. That way people can read it. Alright, cool. And these are located inside anchor tags. So, and considering that we're not using Sass like, you know, decent human beings, we're going to do this. I'm going to say that this is the nav bar. And I'll show you guys a little trick to break this into smaller CSS files once we get the nav bar done. I'm going to say .troll menu ul lia. And then from here, we're going to say text style, text decoration. We're just going to give it none. Let's move that there so you folks can probably see it a little bit better. Let's go color FFF so you guys, so our browser, it'll take less time for it to interpret. There we go. Looking good. As you guys can see, as we click through, it takes us to the different pages. Normally, I like single page applications, but this is WordPress and we're going for 90s here. Okay. Okay, cool. Alright, so from here, what I want to do is I want to get us some classy fonts. So what we would do back in the day is we would pick fonts that we thought were cool. Now remember, this is pre-rules of web, okay? So what we are going to do is look for something, I'm going to say wacky. There's nothing goofy. I'm looking for silly. Okay, perfect. Yes, this is what we want. Alright, we're gonna take available. Aw, Boopy. Why'd you do that? Okay, let's keep scrolling down. Ooh, Chickle. There we go. This makes no sense for a website. Then you need to pick another font that you think is cool that makes no sense. This could be probably for like blog posts. And since this is a throwback to the 90s, this has to be slow as shit for people to load. Yeah, press player 1 start. I love that. We're just going to pick a font. If you like one, look into the chat room. Oh, this looks good. Ooh, there we go. Just for certain fonts. Barcode? Yeah, I'll take some barcode. Sure. It's got to take people forever to load. I just want us to have an endless supply. Ooh! Permanent marker. That could be for like memes. Okay, cool. So now that we have all of these, we're going to take this href here, copy it, and then now what we need to do is we actually need to go to functions.php, style.css, and so that these fonts are available, we're just going to do wp nqu style, and I'm just going to call this one fonts CSS. And then we just pass in this guy. And I believe everything should be fine. So we're going to empty cache, hard reload. It's good. Then if we go here, fonts.google APIs. Boom. Fonts underscore CSS. If you take a look at that. Boom, bitch. Alright, we don't know what each one is at this point. Load time, slow. Exactly. That's how it was done back in the day, ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary folks. This is how we did it. This is how we did it. Alright, so if we go / WordPress, boom, so that's the home page. Perfect. Okay, so let's give it some class. Barcode seems like something at the bottom, and even for what we're trying to do, it makes no sense. Let's see, Pacifico would have been too flashy. Let's do this guy. So I'm going to close this for now. We are going to throw this in the list items. Permanent marker. Let's see how that looks. Oh yeah, sample page, patrolling, perfect. And I have to wake up in the morning and like myself, so we're going to say margin left, 20 pixels. Margin left, 20 pixels, boom. So you have your sample page, trolling. Awesome, awesome. Then we don't get to throw in a home page, so that's fine. We will have to do that in a little bit. These are just the sample pages that it gives us. And just to show you folks that I am not fucking around here, you know what? I think press player to start is something that Rick would have done. So we're going to do this. So unless we say otherwise, and let's make the body a color that makes no sense whatsoever. Because back in the day, we didn't make sense. Alright, so let's go here. We're going to say background color. Yeah, baby! That's what I'm talking about. Oh, shit. This is amazing. I don't care if no one watches tonight. I'm having a good time. And I'm just going to respond to some text real quick, folks. Let's see. Yay, I'm in a good mood. Dude, I don't know about you guys. I need to go out tomorrow. I'm going to a friend's birthday party tomorrow. Alright, after this, we're going to style the posts of the homepage. Let's see. Alright, just a sec. I'm just going through text, folks. Hold on. Sweet! Lots of retweets tonight. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, come say hi. Alright, so that's what we got there, and I think that's plenty. That is plenty legible. Alright, so from here, let's see, so we have our troll menu. Our text decoration is none. And people can clearly see what we're saying. We weren't responsive back in the day, are you kidding me? But for the sake of sakes, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to get bootstrap. All right, let's, we're gonna pick 3.3.7. That was my favorite of all the bootstraps. Getting started. Let's see. I think this is not gonna work for what we're doing, but screw it. So now we need to go into functions.php. And what this does is it just loads up everything. Because WordPress is a special little snowflake. I'm going to call this bootstrap CSS. And we're going to drop it in there. Do not forget your semicolons. And then, so everybody can see what I'm talking about, we can do this. And I'm going to refresh it, and we should be fine. There we go. Okay, and then Bootstrap has to be Bootstrap and act like it's all fucking special. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so now we have somewhat of a navbar. Let's focus on this home page. Now, what we want to do is we actually want to make this content somewhat engaging. So I think our homepage. Excuse me, I'm grabbing a beer. I think the homepage should. Sorry, this shit makes me want to dance. Alright, and let's do this. So we have our loop here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do div class equals. We're going to drop it in here. And since PHP is the ugliest fucking thing to ever happen in this world, what we're going to say is this is going to be the left side. This is going to be the right side. And then we'll focus on the navbar in a second, folks. I just had to do this. Let's give this a div class. Let's just do this. We're gonna do call LG3. I'll explain what I'm doing in a second if I'm still comprehending this. I believe you gotta drop this into a row. We're just gonna take this, throw that there. So now people know it's the left side. We're gonna say throw in some code. Alright, so basically, we refresh it. Oh, look, it still looks like shit. Oh, and there's a very simple explanation for that. So what I need to do is I need to do this. I need to turn these into 9s. Then we refresh this, boom. As you can see, now we have like a two-side thing going on right here. I'm trying to think, like, okay, it's starting to look like how we did this thing back in the day. Okay, so what I now want to do is this is gonna get rather annoying if we have to keep dealing with all this You don't want your CSS scripts pages to keep being so bad. So what we're gonna do is first I want to play some code cleanup. I'm gonna create a new folder, and I'm gonna call this one styles. New file. Then we're gonna save this as nav.css. Just real smooth, simple, and sexy. Now if we refresh the page, oh no, Rick, it's gone. Why is it gone, Rick? I'm getting there, asshole. I love you. I love you, Boopy. Alright, so what we are going to do now is we need to go into our functions.php and then under style.css, because that's like, think of style.css because it's a cascade style sheet. So as you go below it, it respects the lowest file, right? So it inherits the lowest file first, and then it works its way up. So I would say put everything you're getting from an external source. For example, we have our fonts from Google first, our Bootstrap second, and then, oh shoot, let's see, I cannot answer that right now. Just give me 1 second, folks. I'm so sorry. This is unprofessional. Let's see. I am going to... Gotta go to my Slack. Just a second. Alright, cool. Tell him one of my guys to come say hey. Alright, now what we need to do... Oh god, it's right there. Close. What I'm going to do from here is I'm going to say WP and Q style, just so you guys can see me do it from scratch. That way you know I know it. I'm going to call this nav CSS get template directory URI, and then since cool. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to say /styles/nav.css. And even though it's out of the mix, the semicolon is still where it needs to be. I'm going to save it, and navbar should come back to normal. Navbar is back to normal. There's still a lot of stuff we need to do here, but it should be fine. Alright, cool. So now, since we're thinking in that same realm, this is the home page, and I think the home page has its own flavor that it normally has, right? So let's do this. We're going to go to a new file. I'm going to call this one home.css. And so that your creepy neighbor, the next creeper who gets a hold of your code, this is the code, this is the homepage CSS. Alright, cool. Cheers, motherfuckers! Alright, now I think that this is splendid. So I want to close this. I'm going to leave index open. Nav is done for a second until we go into the actual pages. Since we already know that I know how to do this, we're just going to copy pasta this, and instead of nav, we're going to say home.css. And then we're going to have our home nav, our home CSS file. We'll refresh, and as you can see, nothing is happening. So I want to see that the loop is in there somewhere. So I'm going to wrap this in a div. And we are going to paste this into here. This is what we did back in the day, folks. We just hacked. We just figured this shit out. There was no Stack Overflow. There's none of that shit. Alright, and I'm going to call this class, and we're going to set this class equal to home-post. Home CSS.home-post. And what I'm going to say is, just so we know it's working, I'm going to say width equals 200 pixels, display, inline, block, vertical align, top. Then if we refresh that, you guys can see, cool, hey, these things go together. So it'll be its own thing. But I want to give this a border. I'm going to give this a border of, let's see, ridge. I've never used ridge before. So I'm going to say 4 pixels ridge. And we're going to give it a color of white, even though it should be yellow. Alright, and then what you do is you set the min width equal to 200. That way it should expand with it. There you go. But what you also need to do is you need to give it a max width. We're going to say 300 pixels. Then let's give it a margin left of 10 pixels. Margin top of 10 pixels. Actually, let's go margin bottom of 10 pixels. There we go. Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, now, with the ridge, this is totally something we would do. Let's give it some internal padding of 20 pixels. Boom, that way people can at least see what's going on, because back in the day we would see this and be like, yeah, this is so cool. And then to really drive this fuckfest home, we're going to say H1. I'm going to say this newest. No, it was never new posts. It was the troll reports. Almost like the police report, but it's not. It's the troll report, man. Alright, cool. And then, even then, we kind of knew that you needed to use, you need to center your text. So if we do that, boom, there we go. And then from there, then I want to call this one center lock. Let's see if that kind of brings these posts into the center. Perfect, okay. And then from here, what you want to do is, let's find a yellow. You all know me. I love yellow. Let's see. So we're gonna switch that ridge to a yellow. Refresh it. Boom! Yeah! That's how we fucking got down back in the day, folks. Fidget spin. Okay, cool. All right. And I named my user tutorial for whatever reason. Okay, so before we go into the post, before we go into this side, which will drive me crazy, is let's give this a home side border. It almost says homicide border, but that's fine. We're gonna go here, home side border. Oh wait, no. Sorry folks, I'm thinking of JSON right there. We'll get into some JSON tonight, don't you worry. There we go. Oh yeah, so sex. As the Brazilians say. All right, let's see if this fixes it. Div. All right. This is what we did back in the day, folks. And then we're gonna take this and see if that fixes it. No, but that's okay, because we'll pretend like, oh no, dude, we're being edgy, man. That's how we do it. All right, cool. Then let's give this shit some padding. Show some code. As you guys can see, even though we didn't do that back in the day, it's somewhat responsive. And it goes over the top of the nav bar. To fix that, all you have to do is, for the troll menu, set the Z index to like 2769, like a really high number. Then if we do this, boom, it goes over it. We didn't have that trick back in the day, folks, but I'm going to allow it since I'm an asshole. Yeah, so it'll look good, and then when you go to mobile, it'll look like shit. Much like it did back in the day. Alright, cool, cool. Fidget spinner! Almost hit myself there. I need to grab another beer soon. I'm having a great time. The troll report. Okay, so let's see. So this one's gonna be posts. Maybe this one could be memes. Alright, so from here, what we want to do is, I changed my mind for home. We're going to give it a little margin top. Let's go margin top 20 pixels. Even when I'm trying to make a website that looks like shit, I got to do something that looks somewhat good, right? Alright, perfect. Boom, boom. There we go. Now, what I want to do is get us a footer. Now, should the footer have the same look and feel as the other one? Ha! No. Alright, cool. So what we're going to do next is we are going to go to footer.php. WP footer. All's a good. Alright, cool. So we got copyright 2018, which we don't really need. I just wanted to do that for shits and giggles. What we are gonna do now, however, oh, actually that goes there. I'm gonna create a new CSS file. We're going to call this one footer.css. I'm just going to say this is the footer. Alright, now we're just going to say is footer. Open and close. This is going to be width 100 BW. Then we're going to say left. We're going to say min height is going to be 200 pixels. Now, it can't be the same color. It's got to be different, right? Because we didn't follow the rules back in the day. So let's give this one a blue background of all things, just to fuck with people. Background color, we're gonna say it's a blue. I'm gonna speed up this guy. Oh, and as you can see, that footer CSS hasn't been added because we need to add it to our functions.php. And we're going to call this one footer.css. Oh no, why is it not working? Footer. Let's see, we have our footer.css. Aha! Because of this, I had to change this name also. Footer.css. Refresh. There we go. As you guys can see, we have a footer, we got a header, we got a page. Boom, boom. Perfect. And I want to make sure that the padding is going to be 20 pixels. That way it's all like pixely. Alright, cool. Next up, we're going to have like a different portion for each one. So I'll have a div in the footer. This is... We're going to have call LG, that means it's large screen 4. Call MD, medium screen, that's your tablet devices. Call SM-4, and then a call XS12. It's going to make it all work out for us. Ah! Then later on tonight, we're going to give the users the power to give themselves whatever they want. So this could be social. This could be copyrights. And then this one could be liability. Because in this day and age, everybody wants to sue everybody for something. And there you go. Boom, boom, boom. You got what you need. And then for this footer, let's make sure the margin top is 100 pixels. I just want it out of the way. There we go. So when a user looks, they'll see the report, and if they scroll down, hey, they can see the links, they can see the liability, copyrights, and all that other stuff. Since we're playing by the rules back in the day, I'm gonna say color. Give me some neon green as of right now. So yeah, this is how we did it, folks. It wasn't about rules of web. It was just about picking a color you liked and doing stuff you thought was cool. There we go. It is a complete and abysmal eyesore, much like the original websites I used to code back in the day. Except for we're gonna make this available for the community. All right, so we have a header, we have a footer. And then, in case we're in a situation like this, I want to inspect our footer. And I think we need to give it an absolute position, and I want to put it at the bottom left. So we're going to go position, absolute, bottom, 0, and there we go. So no matter what, and then we'll go left, 0, just to be safe. So copy all that, paste that in there. So if we go from here, we refresh the page, boom, sample. Oh no. If we go relative. There we go. Relative positioning. That's what we wanted. There we go here, boom, perfect. Now we go back, and it's going to be somewhat responsive. Okay, so we kind of, let's start at the top, and let's go to the bottom. So what I want to do is, for these nav bars, I want to give the user the power to change an image at the side, right? So let's look at the documentation. WordPress, navbar, custom image. How to add image icons with navigation menus. No, I don't want the plugin. How to add custom navigation menus. How to nav. Alright, let's look. Alright, now we don't want to do that. How to insert logo into navbar. Bootstrap, WordPress theme. No. Okay. That's going to be problem 1 to solve. So let's take a look. This is what I have to do when I want to solve these things. Let's see. Well, actually, first off, let's work backwards. So what I did at the header.php, we're going to look up wp underscore nav underscore menu. Alright, let's see. Looking, Control F image. Custom menu fallback, parent. Let's see, what are the parameters you can toss in? The menu ID, the class, link before, echo, items wrap. Alright, we'll deal with that in a second. Since we're on a roll, let's focus on Alright, cool. I don't know what that is, but we'll go back to the trolling page. We're gonna fix that. Don't worry. Let's focus on this home page. So let's see. So we have all of this. I want to give some border to our home page. Let's see. I believe if we do control border, and then what I want to do is just go to style.css because we're going to use this a lot. Troll border. And let's just copy and paste this guy right here. see, home index.css, h1 class troll border dot troll dash bolda. And then if CSS isn't showing for you guys, all you got to do is this, and you'll see it. There we go. Boom. This is what we did, people. All right. I'm sorry. This is just what I came from. It's what I do. We got to respond to a text real quick. Thanks for all the retweets, guys. I appreciate it. And I feel that guys is an inclusive word because I'm considering you an equal. So yeah, I'm through with the PC life. Fuck it. I respect people, but if you're acting like a silly asshole, I'm gonna call you a silly asshole. All right, hold on. I'm checking the Snapchat. I have a very private Snapchat now. Alright, cool. Let's see, so we got all these, and of course it's not going to line up, but that's okay, that's what we want. Okay, so just so you guys know I'm not bullshitting you, we're going to make this thing dynamic. So if I go to Wordpress -wp-admin, it's gonna take us there. Oh no! Ah, I forgot the password. No, I didn't. Ha. Alright, cool. So what we're gonna do is we are going to give we're gonna go to our pages. We're gonna go to all pages. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to trash the sample page. I'm going to trash this page. And I'm going to add new. And with this one, I'm going to call this by the way, I've given it different templates, so we can template out pages, which is super cool. One of these pages I'm going to call troll. I'm going to call trollacious articles. Then I'm going to say, this is where we shall troll people. And I'm going to publish that. Then I'm going to say troll. Then I'm going to call this one memes. Memes of stupidity. Update. And then we're on videos. Videos. Now let's create a page called Things That Annoy Rick. Things that annoy Rick. Update. Cool. So and then let's go back to our appearance, menus. Let's remove trolling. Remove. Now with our menus. We're gonna say pages. Let's refresh this, reload. Oh, what? It didn't save. Okay. Oh, because I kept renaming the fucking page. Okay. So things that annoy Rick. Memes. Trolley memes. Troll of shame. Troll shame. Troll shame. Oh, wait. Did I do the same fucked up thing again? Okay, let's edit troll shame. I'm gonna say wall of a-holes and how to reach them on social media. Update. Okay, cool. Now let's go back to our pages, add news. Troll memes. Add new. Troll news. News from the troll world. Publish. Alright, cool. So if we go to pages, we got 4 pages. So we're gonna go to our menus. And we're going to remove this. Move this. Add to menu. News goes first, and you got shame, and then things that annoy Rick. Save the menu. Now if we go back to visit the site, boom! This is the good stuff that Rick goes for. Alright, so now that we have patrolling memes, I'm going to inspect this. And then for each of these items, what we're going to do is do a, fuck you. Margin top of 10 pixels. Maybe we want to do 15 pixels? There we go, 15 pixels. And you know that white just looks too clean. Let's Oh, and you see why it's not working. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, there we go. So there we go. Perfect. So as you guys can see, as you change it in WordPress, it changes the menu for you. So that part's cool. Alright, so this is the index page. And then from here, let's see what we can do with articles. So I've got this running on my local host. P-admin, we're gonna say posts, add new. Then I'm gonna set a featured image. We're gonna say Pepe the Frog. Images. I am not alt-right by any means. I'm just fucking around, people. So I like this one. So I'm gonna give this one the Pepe the Frog. Alright, so now if we go to add post, I'm going to select one, and this one is going to be Pepe the Frog. Set featured image. This one, Troll Olympics. This is where we separate the trolls from the goblins, right? Now what I want to see is, let's say you do this, you do that, and then this one you move to the middle somewhere. Let's publish that. Troll Olympics, I love it. How do you get the featured image? WordPress loop featured image. The thumbnail. Ooh. Score. So what I want to do now is I'm going to take this code so we see it at the top of every page. Ah! Wrap it in some PHP blocks and let's see what we got. So there we go. We got Pepe the Frog in one of our images. So if you have the images, it will show the image. So that's perfect. Next up, let's play a little cleanup. So if we have images, they'll display. Let's see, H1. All right, since we know what these things are going to be, go .home post /H1. And with that, what we're gonna say is font size is gonna equal 20 pixels. Color, yellow. And let's just see. And since it's a really small change, what you have to do is you have to empty cache, hard reload. Boom. Perfect. Text align, center. Alright, cool. And what we're going to do is we're going to say... we're going to say 10 pixels solid yellow. Let's add some padding bottoms, because as you guys can see, it's a little too close, even for troll likings. Boom. There we go. Troll Olympics. Alright, let's take this. And from here, we're gonna give our author no love. Alright, then this one, let's make it all. Let's go with white. And let's make this half the pixel length, because it pulls all the focus to the wrong area. And then from here, the P tag, that's where we know the action is gonna be. Alright, cool. So that p tag. Let's see. X out of functions. We don't need it. And yeah, that's the p tag. We're gonna go here, and this time what I want to do is I want to pick one of the other fonts that we had. So let's go to functions, and yeah, let's go with Pacifico. Alright, we have Pacifico. There we go. Yeah. Nothing says shit bomb like a little Pacifico. Select this design. I want everything to do with it. Alright, let's go back to home. And let's take a look now. Perfect. Because you can't read that. And that's how we did it back in the day. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, we'll go font size is going to be 12 pixels because it needs to be bigger than the author. Oh shit. Let's make that a 16 then. There we go. This is gonna be so fucking shit. It's amazing. Alright, cool. So now we have the Troll Olympics. We have a little Pepe the Frog. This whole thing was designed to be a sack of shit, and I think I have delivered. What do you folks think? Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so we have this. Now what we want to do is have it so if people click it, it goes to the actual article page. Let's see. WordPress loop excerpt. The excerpt. If is category, the excerpt. Let's see. It uses get the excerpt. Get the excerpt. Yeah, because we don't want to see the whole thing, so we're gonna say this. Ooh, nope, doesn't have it. Okay, so we'll have the content for now, but eventually we're gonna actually want to have like an actual blog. So there we go. Okay. From here, we want to now go to the specific blog pages, but if we do Troll of Shame, and it's showing it that way because we don't have a div around any of that stuff. So it's all good, folks. Don't worry about it. But But what we do have is a really dope homepage now with customizable links and all that other fun stuff. Let's give it some cool hover states. So what I want to do is let's get the loop URL, post URL, get permalink. Alright, so let's just make sure that this works. So I say this. Okay, we don't have that yet, so what we need to do is WP post. Get post permalink. Oh, it's the permalink. It's not get permalink, it's the permalink. This is how you figure shit out, folks. Boom, there we go. Alright, so I want to sprinkle in a little bit of JavaScript. Okay, so since we are in the post, we're going to create an on-click function that does not exist yet. And this is going to be go to page, and then we're going to pass in a PHP parameter. And I believe this is the permalink. Now below here, we could just add a script tag, even though we're going to want to insert our own JavaScript, but I'm feeling like a sack of shit, so we can just use script. And we're just going to use some vanilla JavaScript. I'm going to write a function. Go to page. Takes in a URL parameter. Window.location.href is going to equal URL, right? So let's give that a shot. And boom, it takes us to the articles. Ooh, let's see, hold on a second. Oh. Now if we refresh that, we go to articles. Oh, we need our semicolons because WordPress. More tools, developer tools, let's see. first off, let's just make sure it's happening. And that should be fine. Let's refresh this. Olympics. Oh, I know what it needs. It needs this. Alright, let's see if this does anything for us. Sweet. Okay, as you guys can see, now it gives us the correct URLs. And then from here, what we can do is, so basically I had to use single quotes so we can pass in parameters. PHP blocks only work if you use the double quotes. For whatever reason, I didn't make the rules. I am just forced to abide by them. Window.location.href is going to equal URL. So if I refresh, boom, we are going. Yeah, goddamn right they are, Dandy McKee. Goddamn right they are. I invent new rules, motherfucker. That's what I do. Ugh. Alright, cool. So we're probably going to want people to know, like, hey, this is a clicky. That's even we did that back in the day, right? But we also made, we also did stupid shit too. So, let's do some stupid shit, shall we? Home post. Alright, and we're going to give this one a hover effect. Alright, then I'm going to say cursor, pointer. Oh, let's go with, for now it'll be pointer. There we go, see? So now people will know, hey, hey, this is clicky. Right? So if they click on anywhere here, they'll go to the article that they want to go to. So that's pretty fucking sweet. Alright, next up on the list, I think we can get pretty messed up here, folks. And I kind of want to go messed up tonight, so let's see. It's one of those nights. So for an icon, I want to use a Make America Great Again hat, just to be a fucking silly asshole. MAGA hat. Images. No, I don't want to buy it. I just want, let's see, we'll go to Tools, Color, Transparent, Size. Let's go with icon size. Let's see. Oh, Donald Trump as an Oompa Loompa. There we go. There you go. There, all my fucking liberal friends. I'm a libertarian. I'm halfway there. We'll make him the icon. So I'm gonna say icon. Trump cursor. All right, cool. Now let's see. Custom cursor. CSS tricks, custom cursor. There we go. That's all we need. But the problem is I'm gonna need to figure out the exact link to it, but that's okay. So now we need to come out with that URL. Let's create a new folder, and I'm gonna call this one icons. Drop this asshole right in the center there. Or what we're gonna do is find in folder. No, damn it. This is not the Mac. Why is it not the Mac? Alright, fuck it. Here's what we have to do. We have to go to our themes. I called this one Patrolin' Icons. Drop in our Oompa Loompa Trump. And I believe it is Oompa Loompa Trump.php. Trump cursor.png. Okay, perfect. And I think this starts you at the base, so you can just do icons / Trump dash cursor.png. And I think this is what we did back in the day, folks. All right, we were a bunch of assholes. No, it doesn't work. Damn it, why not? Inspect, let's see. Home post, and what we're gonna do is we are gonna force a hover state. Okay, ooh, no. So what we need to do is give it a little .. action. So .. then refresh. Let's see, then let's force a hover state. And we're gonna cheat this, right? So we're just gonna do this, and I'm gonna drag our icons folder. Let's drag the icons folder over into our styles folder, and I think from there, what? Let's see, force state, hover. It has to be exact, so I think it's just local host / WordPress / styles / icons, and if we do that, damn it, why aren't you working? Or state hover. Oh no. Oh, then you can just do this then. Let's see, refresh it. Let's see, we gotta force that state again. Let's see if we give it some / action. Alright, you know what? We're gonna host this externally. Let's see. Actually, we might not need quotes. Nope, quotes aren't working for us. Shit. Tell you what's not gonna help us, more beer. Alright, let's see. Custom cursor WordPress. No! Custom cursor. I don't want that. Actually, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to media and we're gonna add new. And then what I'm gonna do is, I don't want Pepe, I want, or select files, go to our local host. Let's see, I want to WordPress content, themes, patrolling, styles, icons, boom. Where I have this cursor, library, copy that URL, paste it in there. Now it should work. Let's see, copy. Okay, so it's there, so that's good. Alright, let's see. So that should have worked. And let's get rid of auto. This is the bane of my existence right now. So you can click on it, but let's see. Custom cursor, CSS. Let's see, hover this. Let's see, CSS. Nah, what we want is how to create custom cursors. I haven't done this in a while. Cursor property. Let's try resizing the cursor. Dandy McKee. Alright, let's see. How do we... Let's edit the image. Let's make it like 16 by 16. Scale it. Image is saved. Okay. Alright, cool, cool. Could be the pure size of the image. Alright, so that's not working either. Let's see, parameters. Let's see, how using external images. I'm gonna. Let's see, we'll do comma auto. And do they have to be PNG? Let's see. Okay, so this guy's able to use his. Why can't I use mine? That's exactly what dude is doing. Let's see if there's anything affecting it above the rim. No. Cache, harder load. Yeah, there we go. We got a custom image right there, as you folks can see. Now it's Oompa Loompa Trump. Let's see if we can make it a little bit bigger. Let's see, edit image. Let's go with, we'll go 55 by 55. Oh. Let's see, I'm gonna add a new one. And I think with this we can drop it down to like 100 by 100. I really want people to see what it is. Alright. Now if we X out, we go into here. Perfect. Because, here's the thing, if you want to be a troll in today's society, you gotta piss off everybody. There we go. Ha ha! Yes. Kneel before Zod. And I think every section gets its own cursor. You fired. Alright. Let's see. How long have we been going on for? Let me see how many people are watching this piece of shit right now. Set TV, El Roboric. Oh, nobody. Cool. So much for using, what's it called? Let's see the TechWarriorz. Oh, nice. Alright, I'm fumbling here. I'm stumbling, fumbling. Okay, so we have a home page, and we're going to do some cool shit next time, folks, but I want to play some CSGO. I might stream it later, I might not, but thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time after you watch the VOD. I'm sure there were some people who watch this. Alright, guys, bye!